Salty Tua was trending at some point yesterday because he did have that little edge. I don't know that he delivered it the right way. Yeah, that was a jab. That was a slight jab. That was a jab. Talking about his deep ball, because he's keenly aware, even though he would say and has said he pays attention to none of the noise that's out there. He was aware that the noise was he can't throw the deep ball. And you know what? He still kind of can't throw it the way he needs to. He underthrows Tyreek Hill. The only reason he's connecting on some of them is because it's Tyreek Hill.
Well, yeah,
now,
wide open.
We're not saying it's a pop gun arm.
Yeah.
But he's underthrowing Tyreek Hill. He's not overthrowing him. He's not hitting him in stride. He's underthrowing him.
No, well, yeah. Listen, he's done some big things this year, and it's an area that we needed to see improvement, and we saw improvement. Now, plays like this right here against Baltimore, I'm not going to go, oh, the deep ball got better. There's nobody in the screen covering him. But he's made definitely more throws like that you see right there into tight windows. But here, this is a walk-in touchdown. It's underthrown. It should be walk-in, no problem, right? Here's another one. It's another one. It's a walk-in touchdown. All you got to do is, I can't remember who was announcing this game, but they were literally like, Tua underthrew the deep ball again. Oh, dude, that's what they talked about. But it's okay. That's all right. Again, that's not what he is. And he is a wheeler and a dealer and a point guard, and his ability to get the ball out of his hand quickly and accurately is elite. And now he's in an offense that, like we talk about with a lot of quarterbacks in football, they built it around him. The system makes sense. They've accentuated the things that he's really good at, and they are tactical about the things that he's bad at, which is the deep shots or the power throws to the outside and that. They know when to kind of take those chances. So it's all been good. There's no doubt. But, again, he's got the best duo receivers in football around him and an offensive coordinator that has formulated an offense that is right in his wheelhouse, and he's taken advantage of it, and good for him. That's for sure.
I think he's been playing great.
Yeah.
We are Tua fans. People think we hate Tua just because we dared to point out where the deficiencies were. That's kind of what we do.
I constantly get it. Yeah.
We're not going to say everything is fine when it's not. And we're not going to say he's thrown the prettiest deep ball we've ever seen when you see guys stopping to wait for the ball to arrive. Even the Ravens one where – he hits Tyreek Hill kind of in stride. You still see Tyreek Hill slow his rate to make it something that he catches in stride. You see him slow down. He never has to speed up to go get it, and he never keeps running at full speed. So that is an issue. It is a problem. They'd be even better if he could hit those guys in stride and turn those walk-in touchdowns into walk-in touchdowns and not just long gains that still require you to go another 20, 30, or 40 yards. So, these are fair criticisms, and the Dolphins are really good this year. Their fans should be happy. That's the one thing that just drives me crazy, and maybe it reveals character. They say sports doesn't build character, it reveals character. Your team's doing well, and instead of just enjoying that, you want to go around and stick your finger in people's faces. And it's kind of like the season isn't over yet. I would wait until you win the Super Bowl for that, because there's a chance it's all going to come crashing down on your head at some point. So spare me the in-your-face nonsense until you have something that is shiny and silver that you can literally stick in our face.
Well, it is weird. I like the Miami Dolphins. I do think the hype around them is a little too much. I see people on TV they got Bradley Chubb and they're going to the Super Bowl. It's like now it's a win, it's a win, it's a win. They don't lose again the rest of the year just because they got Bradley Chubb. The defense has not been what we thought, right? Even again, I know they have 3 losses and those were games without Tua and all that, but the Pittsburgh game itself, that was another one where things stalled out. Last week against the Lions, being down 27-17. The Bills game, they won it, but I don't think there's anybody that watched that game that didn't think they were outplayed and just got a few breaks and things go their way, let alone there was 11 starters missing on Buffalo's team that day. The Ravens game, it's another one where you go, I don't know if the Ravens make those mistakes now. They're not going to not cover him down the middle of the field and mess the check up and do that stuff. So that's where it's yes, they're good, but I guess there's a part of me that still is I'm not sure how good they are. They're dangerous. I know that. But there is a part of me that's just like, are they really good and dominant, or are they just exciting and fun? And I don't know, when they play the more of the elite teams in football, will we see the real character or the true product on the field? I guess I still have some of those questions.
Let's take a break. We'll do a little In Case You Missed It celebration edition next. Then after that, our Week 9 matchup draft. All that and more to come on this Thursday edition of PFT Live. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.